some time ago, I was sent a request to listen to Van Morrison, Into the Mystic, okay? And since that day, I've been listening to that song on my playlist. It always shows up in like my natural rotation of different random songs that sort of give me a sense of peace and serenity when I'm on my bike rides. I have become a fan of Van Morrison and his creativity, his really sophisticated yet really classy music that I've discovered so far. And the title of this one is Van Morrison, Into the Mystic, Moondance. This is a live performance, as I have reacted to the original Into the Mystic. Moondance, I'm not sure. I'm not always good at remembering the titles, but I'll let you guys know if I've heard that one. But Into the Mystic, I love that record. 10 out of 10 record. Don't know how great the quality is of this one, as this is an old video. So I want to prep you guys ahead of time, which I don't mind, because I still, even when I'm not recording, watch some of these live performances from artists that you guys suggest to me. You'd be amazed. You know, when I say that I'm going to bang it in the Forerunner, a lot of that music does make my playlist, and I do listen to it. In fact, you know, I would probably say at least 60% of the music I listened to in the past couple of years is music that's been introduced to me from my YouTube channel. You know, so I'm not a person that just hangs on to music that I just grew up listening to. I'm always discovering new things. So this was a specific request from a supporter of the show, excuse me. And the title of this is Van Morrison, Into the Mystic / Moondance. Now, I don't know if I've heard Moondance. I'm not always the greatest at remembering titles. All right. But if it doesn't sound familiar, I'll let you guys know during the performance. Just want to prep you guys. It's an old video, so I don't know how good the quality is, but I watch this type of stuff anyways, you know, like when I'm not recording. So, you know, I look at these concert sort of recording type videos or whatever. I've never been to a concert before, so it's as close as I get. All right. But before we get to it, if you guys like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement helps the channel grow and tells me to put out more content like this. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. Check. There we go. All right. Let's go. Now with this record, it's hard to always pick my favorite thing about a Van Morrison song. I always say it's the collective, okay? But I also hear the bass line that's like the theme of this record. It kind of drives the record. Got a little bit of audio issues here in terms of the vocals, but I can easily tell that Van is an amazing performance live. Okay, just from a little bit here. I think this is my first time seeing him do a live performance. Most of the stuff I've checked out from Van here has been studio quality. Studio quality. A lot of the performances that we see from these older videos, the quality isn't that great. As far as the visuals, that's broken up. That's just my old MacBook, okay, until I can get a new one. So, there's nothing I can do about that. But I some of you guys who follow the channel know I've never been to a concert before, okay? For me to, mainly because it just wasn't something I was exposed to growing up, which is a whole nother story. But even today, like to get me to go to a concert today, I would have to really be a fan of the artist, okay? And I prefer a more intimate setting, unless it's like one of those super bands that can really transfer the energy from stage amongst thousands of people, which you don't always get. That takes great lights, great speakers, great music, and a great fan base, where we all come together and vibe to the same record. So there's bands out there like that. You guys know those super bands, those iconic bands that can pull that off with the light shows and stuff like that. Comment your favorite band, your favorite concert that you've been to below. Let me know. Like some people I see, I was like, yeah, I think I would definitely go to a Pink Floyd concert. I would definitely go to a Coldplay concert. I would definitely check out a Metallica concert. And there's certain bands that I would go see, provided, but the city I live in, nobody comes here. Okay, I'd have to travel to it. But overall, I can easily tell that, Van is a serious artist, and I like that. Got a full band, the whole thing here, which I love here.
Together we will go into the mystery. I won't leave it now. La 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 la.
Then those horns come out.
It's a marvelous night for a moondance with the stars up above your head. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October sky. All the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings place soft and low. That's magic.
I remember this. Okay, I've definitely reacted to this, and I've added this to the playlist. Okay, as soon as I heard it. Okay, so Moondance, Into the Mystic, probably the top two songs. Probably why they were paired together. Two of the top two songs that I've heard from Van Morrison. So these are both, according to my unprofessional grading. Okay, both 10 out of 10 records. Okay, just enjoy his catalog so far.
Leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings play soft and low. That's magic.
I wasn't expecting that hesitation. I don't think they paused that long on the original record. Okay, so it threw me off, all right?
That's magic. Seen it with her the soft moonlight seems to shine in your place. And I just have one ballroom dance with you, my love. Can I just make some more romance with you?
Great voice live.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go. I notice here about Van here is he tunes out, at least in this specific performance, he tunes out the audience. Okay. He's all about the music. People who close their eyes when they're singing, they're focusing on the music. They're focusing on their voice and everything else. They leave this place, and a lot of times those artists who do that, they just escape inside their head. They're some of the best artists, all right?
Seems to shine in your blood, and I just have one born to dance with you, my love. And I just make some more romance with you. Yeah, and the
Uh-oh. Those were teasers for me, okay, because both of these songs, Moondance and Into the Mystic, I added these to my playlist, so I know exactly how they should sound. And, even for the parts that are a little bit not the greatest quality, I can fill in the blanks. You know what I mean? I know how it's supposed to sound, and I can see that if you were there, you really got your money's worth. You're going to get it with Van Morrison in general. And a part of my personality has been fighting a lot of the music that I listen to, because I'll be like, all right, Jamar, you go back to listen to a lot of the hip hop and R&B stuff. Yes, I still listen to it for sure. All right. But just a lot of the music that's been consuming my brain lately when I am in the music mood has been some of these amazing artists that you guys have suggested for me to listen to and discover. And I can easily see why some of you get so excited with artists that, for genuine music lovers, get excited when I discover certain artists. And Van Morrison, it's hard for me to say no to a request when I get a new record to react to from him. So this was a great performance, and this is a performance provided they fix the audio a little bit. This is a concert I could see myself going to, if a time machine existed. Okay. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. Do me a big favor and like the video if you like the video, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to support the show further than that. You can buy a coffee in the link below. Leave a request of what you think of the channel or what you think I might enjoy. Or you can hit up my Patreon directly, catch content that sometimes doesn't make my YouTube channel. Sometimes you send in very niche music that YouTube doesn't like. So I'll post it on my on my Patreon versus on YouTube. And you can also hit me up directly. And if you are on my Patreon, I will be going through and responding to each one of you guys. Thank you for being patient. As well as me, I haven't responded for quite some time. I had to take a break from just social media in general and messages, and it's a lot. It's overwhelming. I'm not naturally I'm not used to getting all of this attention. I'm not the type of guy that likes attention or notoriety or fame. I'm not chasing fame either. But I am a music lover, and I do appreciate you guys. So you guys let me know, what did you think? Okay, if you're a Van Morrison fan and you've been following my channel, and there's a song that is a favorite of yours that I haven't reacted to, please leave it in the comments or from your favorite artists. If you just so happen to still be alive and you were at this concert or been to a Van Morrison concert, what was your experience? Let me know all of that in the comment section below. And until next time, I appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.